how to set life and career goals that actually move you forward. Today, we're talking about a topic we've all heard before, but rarely do properly. This is not just setting goals, but setting the right goals. The kind that move you forward, not just keep you busy. If you're tired of vague goals like, I want to get a better job, or make more money, or you keep writing the same resolutions every year, then this video is for you. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Princess Akari. I'm a product manager living and working in London, and this channel is all about becoming the best version of yourself. We talk about career growth, self-development, and personal improvement, and every now and then a bit of lifestyle and travel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and you can also go ahead to like and share this video if you're feeling generous. Thank you so much. Now to the main discussion of today. Before we even get into the how-to part, let's slow down for a second. Take a pause. Know your why before setting goals. So here's the truth. Most of us jump into goal setting without even knowing the real why. That is the foundational why, the core reason why we are setting those goals in the first place. Think about it. How many times have you written a goal that sounded impressive, but deep down it didn't excite you? That's because we often set goals out of pressure, not purpose. We set them based on what looks good on LinkedIn, what our friends are doing, what we think we should want at a certain age. So before you write down another goal, pause. Ask yourself, what's the real reason I want this thing? Who am I trying to prove something to? Is this a reflection of who I am, or just a reaction to what I've seen or heard? This level of honesty is what sets a strong foundation for meaningful goals. Most of us were taught to set goals based on outcomes. I want to be a senior product manager by 30. I want to earn 10k pounds per month. I want to work at Google. These aren't bad goals at all. But a lot of people skip the first step of knowing the real why and go straight to this. So what happens is you chase the title, you chase the salary, you chase the specific company name. And then when you get there, you're either maybe unfulfilled, burnt out, or unsure of what's next because you didn't tie this to a deeper meaning for you. So goals should always start with alignment. What kind of life do I want to build? What values do I want my career to reflect? What do I want to feel in my work? Start there, then build the goal. Now that we've cleared out the noise, let's talk about another foundational factor in goal setting: clarity. Because without clarity, your goals become pressure. So clarity over pressure. When you're clear about anything in life, you're automatically more powerful. Now, to the flip side, when you're unclear, every decision starts to feel heavy. Clarity doesn't mean knowing every single detail. No, it means knowing what direction you're heading in and why. So instead of saying, I want a better job, ask yourself, what does better look like for me? Is it flexibility, a better boss, deeper impact, more money, or a chance to lead a team? When you unpack your goals, you find the real values underneath them. And when your values are clear, the pressure fades because now your goals are yours, not someone else's idea of success. So when trying to set goals, you can use the GPS method, not just the SMART goals alone. Yes, we've all heard about the SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, blah, blah, blah. But I want you to think in terms of GPS: goal, plan, and system. Let's say your goal is, I want to land a remote product management job in 6 months. Cool. That's your goal, right? Now, your plan might be, number one, update my CV and LinkedIn, apply to 5 roles per week, reach out to 2 recruiters weekly, practice 1 mock interview per week. But this is where most people stop. They just stop here. They don't build the system part, that is, the structure to keep the plan running even when life gets busy. Because motivation is cute, but systems are what will save you. Your system might include blocking out job search hours in your calendar, having a tracker to measure your job applications. I have a job tracker template. If you need it, let me know. Having an accountability buddy you check in with, let's say every Friday. So your system is what keeps the goal alive, even when motivation dies. That's the difference between people who start and people who finish. Speaking of systems, we all love that new year high. You're motivated, you've made a list, you feel like this is your year. Everybody says, this is my year. But motivation fades. Life gets lifey. So how do you keep going? That's where systems come in. Instead of relying on your willpower alone, build a routine that supports your goals. For example, if you're trying to grow professionally, block off 30 minutes every morning for reading or online courses. If you want to land a new job, set a recurring reminder to apply to 2 to 3 jobs each week and track the results. If you want to grow your online visibility, batch your content ahead of time and schedule posts so you're not relying on inspiration every single time. The beauty of a system is that it shows up even when you don't feel like it. I made a video about setting up your system. So if you want to know more about this, I've attached it to this video. Now let's make this career goal setting practical. Set your goals at 3 levels. The first level is the skills level. What do you need to learn or improve? Example, I want to master stakeholder communication and product storytelling, or I want to master wireframing. You can already see what you need to learn or improve. The next one is the identity level. Who are you becoming? Example, I want to become a more confident product manager. Then the last one is the outcome level. What results do you want to see? Example, I want to land a senior PM role at a growth stage company in 2025. Each one feeds into the next. The skills support the identity increases the chances of the outcome. This way, you're not just aiming at something, you're building a full picture of growth. Don't forget, after setting a goal, you have to use the GPS method and complete it by having a plan and a system. Now, maybe you're still feeling a little stuck or overwhelmed with this goals thing. And if that's you, you're not alone. Here's where I'll say you should start. If you feel stuck or overwhelmed, start small. Maybe you haven't set any goals yet, or you've set some and abandoned them. It's okay. You don't need a 10-year plan. You need one clear next step. So you ask yourself, what would move the needle for me this week? What would make me proud if I followed through on it? Start small, tiny habits build trust. And when you trust yourself, bigger goals will feel possible. So instead of saying, I'll figure it all out, try saying, this week, I'll update my CV. This week, I'll book a coffee chat with someone that I really admire. This week, I'll journal to get clear on what I really want. Progress, not perfection. That's goal, remember. Anyway, let's go even deeper, because once you've set your goals and built your system, the next thing is review and refine. So don't set goals and forget, review and refine. You know how some people write goals in January and never look at them again? Yeah, that's not it. You need to review your goals regularly. Monthly, quarterly, whatever works for you. Ask yourself, am I still excited about this goal? What progress have I made? What needs adjusting? Sometimes your priorities will change, and that is very, very okay. Sometimes you realize that, the goal was based on pressure and not purpose, and that's okay too. The key is to stay honest with yourself and adapt accordingly. A written goal is a good start, a living goal that you update and check in on, that's where the growth actually happens. Now, moving on to the last key point for today, let your goals match your life. This one is so underrated. Your career or business doesn't exist in a vacuum. Can we just normalize the fact that not every season of your life will be about crushing goals? You're not just a professional. You are a full human being with mental health, family, relationships, spiritual life, responsibility, dreams, and needs. So your goals need to fit your life, not fight it. Are you in a season of high energy and ambition? You can stretch yourself. Are you in a season of healing or transition? Your goals should reflect that too. Sometimes the goal isn't to win an award. It's just to stay consistent. Sometimes it's to rediscover joy in your work. Both goals are valid. Let your goals honor the reality of your life, not punish you for, not being in a different place. So when you set goals, make sure to check. Does this goal align with the life that I want to live? Will it allow space for my other priorities? Does it make me more whole or just more busy? There will be seasons where you hit goals that look amazing on paper, but you might be exhausted, disconnected, and anxious. That's not success. So yes, be ambitious, stretch yourself, but never build a version of success that requires you to abandon yourself. So let me wrap this all up by sharing this reminder. You don't have to hustle your way into burnout. You don't need to chase someone else's timeline. And you don't need to have it all figured out to take that one step forward. Set goals that align with your values. Build systems that support your consistency. And check in with yourself often, because you're allowed to grow, evolve, and change your mind. If you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, I've already lost momentum this year. I mean, we're already in May or whatever, or I'll just wait till next quarter to restart. Stop. You don't need a new year. You just need a new decision. Start today, even if it's small. Write one goal down, break it into a plan, build a system around it, then commit to showing up for that version of you one step at a time. If this video has helped you, let me know in the comments. So, what goals are you working towards right now? I'd love to cheer you on. Let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear this today. I'll see you in the next video. You've got this. Bye.